Channel where we uncover the fascinating stories behind rare and valuable coins. Today, we've got an incredible tale to share about a 1977 Lincoln penny that's making headlines with a jaw-dropping market value of $1.3 million. That's right, a penny worth $1.3 million. Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about the 1977 Lincoln penny itself. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin is a staple in American currency, known for its classic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes this particular 1977 penny so special? Well, it all comes down to an incredibly rare minting error. The penny we're talking about was struck on a bronze planchet rather than the usual copper-coated zinc planchet that pennies were made from starting in 1982. This error makes it one of the few known examples from 1977, and collectors are going wild for it. Let's take a quick trip back to the 1970s. During this time, the US Mint was experimenting with different materials to cut costs. By 1982, they had fully transitioned to the copper-coated zinc composition. However, some older bronze planchets from pre-1982 accidentally got used, leading to this extraordinary minting error. Now you might be wondering, how can you identify this rare penny? The key is in the weight. A regular 1977 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams, but the bronze-era penny weighs around 3.1 grams. So, if you've got a 1977 penny, get a precise scale and check the weight. You might just hit the jackpot. But weight isn't the only thing. Authenticating such a rare find requires expert verification. So, if you think you have one, it's best to get it certified by a professional grading service. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can not only confirm the authenticity of your coin but also assign it a grade, which significantly impacts its market value. The better the condition, the higher the grade, and the more valuable the penny. Asterisk. So, what exactly makes this 1977 penny worth $1.3 million? It's a combination of its rarity, historical significance, and the high demand among collectors. When one of these coins goes up for auction, the bidding can get fierce. Just recently, one of these rare pennies fetched an astounding $1.3 million at auction. This goes to show how passionate and dedicated coin collectors can be when it comes to owning a piece of minting history. Isn't it amazing how a small coin can hold such incredible value? So, next time you come across a 1977 penny, be sure to check its weight. You might just be holding $1 million treasure. Story that will leave you checking your pocket change. Could a 1989 Lincoln penny be worth a staggering $1.8 million? Let's find out. Yes, you heard that right. A humble 1989 Lincoln penny has been valued at an astonishing $1.8 million. But what makes this particular penny so special? To understand its value, let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting, also known as numismatics. While most 1989 pennies are worth their face value of 1 cent, certain factors can skyrocket their value. There are 4 main factors that can make a penny like this worth a fortune: rarity, mint errors, condition, and historical significance. First, rarity. The 1989 Lincoln penny isn't typically considered rare, as millions were minted. However, certain rare variations or error coins from this year can be exceptionally valuable. Next, mint errors. Coins with minting mistakes can be worth a lot more to collectors. These errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and other unique flaws that occurred during the minting process. Condition is another crucial factor. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that is worn and damaged. Professional grading services can help determine a coin's condition, which significantly impacts its value. Lastly, historical significance can play a role. Although 1989 wasn't an extraordinary year in numismatics, certain pennies from this period can still hold historical value due to their unique characteristics. So, what makes the $1.8 million penny so special? It's believed to be a rare error coin, possibly with an extremely unique flaw or composition that sets it apart from the millions of others minted that year. Such discoveries are incredibly rare and often make headlines when they occur. The value of such coins is driven by their uniqueness and the demand from collectors. An rare coin like the one potentially worth $1.8 million would be a once-in-a-lifetime find. Could you have a fortune hidden in your loose change? It's always worth checking. Look for unusual markings, errors, or pristine condition pennies. You never know what treasure you might find. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1989 Lincoln penny that could be worth $1.8 million. Keep your eyes peeled and your pennies close. Who knows? The next great coin discovery could be in your hands right now. Fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the incredible story behind the 1990 Lincoln penny that's making headlines for being worth a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny coin, usually worth just 1 cent, has skyrocketed in value to an eye-watering $1.6 million. But what makes this penny so special? Let's find out. First, let's take a quick trip back to 1990. This year, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, just like every other year. So, what sets this particular penny apart? Most of these pennies are common, made from zinc with a thin copper coating. But a rare few were struck on the wrong planchet, a planchet intended for a different coin entirely. This error created a penny that's unlike any other from that year. It's a collector's dream. Here's what you should look for if you think you might have one of these rare coins. Pay attention to the weight and the color of the penny. If it feels heavier or looks different, you might be holding a treasure. The rare 1990 penny was struck on a bronze planchet, used in earlier years, making it significantly different from the standard zinc copper ones. Now, let's talk about the money. The current market value of this rare 1990 Lincoln penny has soared to $1.6 million. Why? Because it's a one-in-a-million find, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such rarities. This penny's value has been driven up by its unique error and the high demand among numismatists. That's a fancy word for coin collectors. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, the first step is verification. Get your coin authenticated by a professional grading service to ensure it's the real deal. Once authenticated, you can either hold on to it as a valuable investment or sell it at an auction. Remember, the right buyer could make you a millionaire overnight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories and tips from the world of rare coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Story about one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in the world, the 1964 Lincoln penny that's worth a staggering $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth over $1 million. Now, before you start rummaging through your old coin jars, let's dive into the fascinating details of this extraordinary coin and why it holds such immense value. First, let's talk about the history. The Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, has been in circulation since 1909. But what makes the 1964 penny so special? In 1964, the U.S. Mint was in the midst of changing coin compositions due to rising metal costs. While most pennies from this year were minted in the typical copper alloy, a few rare specimens were struck in bronze, a composition that was supposed to be phased out. These bronze pennies are incredibly rare, and only a handful are known to exist today. The rarity, combined with the historical significance, makes these pennies highly sought after by collectors. But what about the $1.2 million price tag? Well, it's all about condition and provenance. The penny in question is in near-perfect condition and has a verified history, which adds immensely to its value. In a recent auction, this immaculate 1964 Lincoln penny fetched an astonishing $1.2 million, setting a new record for this type of coin. Collectors were eager to get their hands on this piece of history, and the bidding war was intense. So, what should you do if you think you have a rare penny? First, get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. They'll evaluate its condition and verify its authenticity. And who knows, you might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting update. Thanks for watching and fascinating story of the 1967 Lincoln penny, a humble coin that carries a staggering worth of $1.5 million in today's market. The 1967 Lincoln penny is a true rarity. Minted during a period of transition in coin production methods, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. But what sets this particular penny apart from the rest? It's all about the small details. The 1967 penny has unique characteristics, including a double die obverse and a pristine condition, which significantly enhance its value. Only a handful of these coins were ever minted, making each one a rare find. In recent years, the demand for this elusive coin has skyrocketed, driving its market value to an astounding $1.5 million. I couldn't believe my eyes when I found it. It's like winning the lottery. From dusty attics to prestigious museums, the journey of the 1967 Lincoln penny is a testament to the enduring allure of rare coins. So next time you come across a penny, remember, it might just be worth more than you think. Discovery to share with you, a 1980 Lincoln penny that's worth a staggering $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, let's dive in and uncover the story behind this extraordinary coin. First, let's talk about the 1980 Lincoln penny itself. This particular penny is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, typical of pennies minted after 1982. However, there's something incredibly special about this one. This 1980 Lincoln penny stands out due to its rare minting error. Minting errors can dramatically increase a coin's value, and in this case, it's a double die obverse. You can see the doubling in the inscription "In God We Trust and Liberty," making it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. What makes this coin so valuable is its rarity and the state of preservation. A double die error from 1980 in such pristine condition is virtually unheard of. Most of these coins were circulated and show significant wear, but this one looks almost untouched. Now let's discuss the market value. The numismatic community has been buzzing about this coin, and its value has skyrocketed in recent years. Currently, this rare 1980 Lincoln penny is valued at an astonishing $1.4 million. This is a record-breaking amount for a coin of its type and era. This coin was recently auctioned off, and the final bid came in at $1.4 million, setting a new benchmark for Lincoln pennies. It's not just the minting error that adds value but also the coin's condition and its history. The excitement at the auction was palpable, with collectors from around the world vying for this exceptional piece. In the end, it was a private collector who secured the winning bid, adding a phenomenal coin to their collection. So, what can we learn from this? Always keep an eye out for rare coins, especially those with minting errors. You never know, you might just find a hidden gem in your pocket change. If you think you have a rare coin, get it appraised by a professional. It could be worth much more than you imagine. Rare coin to talk about the 1981 Lincoln penny that's worth a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a penny. Stick around to find out what makes this coin so valuable, and how you can potentially find one yourself. First, let's take a look at the 1981 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks just like any other penny from that era, right? But there's something incredibly special about a select few of these coins. Back in 1981, the US Mint was busy producing billions of pennies. But amidst this mass production, a few pennies were struck with an error or unique characteristic that sets them apart from the rest. These rare coins have become the holy grail for coin collectors. The value of a coin is often determined by its rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1981 Lincoln penny that fetched $1.5 million at auction was a pristine example with a unique error. Errors can range from double dies, off-center strikes, or even wrong metal compositions. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such rare finds. This particular penny went under the hammer at a major auction house, where fierce bidding drove the price up to an incredible $1.5 million. It was a record-breaking sale that caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Have you ever come across a rare or valuable coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. Story about a 1988 Lincoln penny that's worth a whopping $1.7 million. You heard that right, $1.7 million. Stick around to find out why this tiny coin has such a massive price tag and what makes it so special. So, what's the deal with this 1988 Lincoln penny? Let's dive into the fascinating details. First off, let's talk about the basics. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909, featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln. But not all pennies are created equal. Some have unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. The 1988 Lincoln penny in question is no ordinary coin. It's a rare era coin, a transitional variety known as the 1988 double die obverse. This means that due to a minting error, the obverse, or front, of the coin has a doubled image. Error coins like this are highly sought after by collectors because they are rare and unique. The doubling is particularly noticeable in the inscriptions on the coin, such as Liberty and the date 1988. These errors occurred during the minting process when the die struck the coin twice slightly out of alignment, creating a doubled effect. This mistake gives the coin its extraordinary value. Now you might be wondering, how does a penny like this reach a value of $1.7 million? It all comes down to rarity, demand, and condition. Coins with rare errors, like the doubled die, are highly collectible. When they are in excellent condition, known as mint state, their value skyrockets. This particular 1988 penny is one of the finest known examples, which is why it fetched such a high price at auction. The coin market can be unpredictable, but rare finds like this often appreciate in value over time. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique and pristine coins to complete their collections. It's a fascinating world where history, art, and value come together. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable coin? First, handle it carefully, always by the edges to avoid damage. Second, get it appraised by a professional numismatist, someone who specializes in coins. They can confirm if you have a rare and valuable piece. That's all for today's incredible story about the 1988 Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories about rare and valuable collectibles. Who knows, maybe you have a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Really extraordinary to share with you. You might have heard the saying, a penny for your thoughts. But what if I told you that this 1991 Lincoln penny could fetch you millions? Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics and discover the incredible story behind this seemingly ordinary coin. So, why is this 1991 Lincoln penny causing such a stir in the collecting community? Well, let's start with its rarity. You see, in 1991, the U.S. Mint made a small error during the minting process, resulting in a limited number of these pennies being produced with a unique feature. If you take a closer look at this particular penny, you'll notice something unusual. Can you spot it? That's right. This penny has a double die error, which means that the design elements on the coin appear to be doubled. Now, while errors like this are relatively rare, what makes this penny truly exceptional is its condition and provenance. To understand just how valuable this penny is, we spoke to numismatic experts who have meticulously assessed its condition and historical significance. In all my years of appraising coins, I've never seen anything quite like this. The combination of the double die error and the pristine condition of the coin makes it an absolute rarity. But just how much is this 1991 Lincoln penny worth? Brace yourselves, because you won't believe the figure. Recent appraisals have valued this coin at a staggering $1.8 million. Since we shared the news of this extraordinary discovery, the response has been overwhelming. Coin collectors and enthusiasts from around the world are buzzing with excitement. I can't believe I might have one of these in my collection. Time to start searching through my old coins. Who knew that a penny could be worth more than some luxury cars? This is mind-blowing. So, there you have it, folks. The story of the 1991 Lincoln penny worth a fortune. Who would have thought that something as humble as a penny could hold such immense value? Remember, the next time you come across spare change, take a closer look. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. Fascinating world of rare coins. Specifically, we're going to talk about the 1988 Lincoln penny that could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. That's right, a single penny valued at over $1 million. Intrigued? Let's find out why. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, but not all pennies are created equal. Among the billions of pennies minted over the years, a select few have become incredibly valuable due to unique characteristics and historical significance. In 1988, millions of pennies were minted. However, one specific type of 1988 Lincoln penny stands out from the rest. This extraordinary coin has captivated collectors and investors alike, thanks to its rare and distinctive features. So, what makes this 1988 penny so special? The answer lies in a small yet significant detail: the closed AM variety. Most 1988 pennies have a noticeable gap between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. However, this rare variant shows the letters almost touching. Asterisk. The close AM variety is a result of a minting error, making it incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Coins with this unique feature have been known to fetch astronomical prices at auctions. And here's the exciting part. A pristine example of this 1988 close AM Lincoln penny recently sold for an unbelievable $1.6 million. That's enough to buy a luxury home or a fleet of exotic cars. Now you might be wondering how you can determine if you have one of these valuable pennies. It's simple. Grab a magnifying glass and examine the letters A and M on the reverse side of your 1988 penny. If they're nearly touching, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. So, what are you waiting for? Start checking your penny jars, coin collections, and even the loose change in your pocket. Who knows, you might just discover a treasure worth millions. Thanks for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories about valuable collectibles. Fascinating world of numismatics to uncover a true treasure, the 1994 Lincoln penny. While most pennies might seem like small change, this particular year holds a secret that could change your fortune. Behold, the 1994 Lincoln penny. What makes this coin so special, you ask? Well, let me tell you. First off, take a look at its pristine condition. This penny is a shining example of numismatic perfection. But its real value lies beyond its appearance. Back in 1994, the U.S. Mint accidentally produced a small number of these pennies with a rare and highly coveted error. Instead of the traditional copper composition, these pennies were struck on zinc-coated steel planchets, making them extremely rare and valuable. Now you might be wondering, just how valuable is this penny? Hold on to your hats, folks, because the current market value of this 1994 Lincoln penny is a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny is worth a fortune to the lucky few who possess it. But before you go checking your piggy banks, keep in mind that finding one of these rare pennies is like finding a needle in a haystack. They're incredibly rare, but who knows? You might just stumble upon one in your pocket change. So, there you have it, folks. The 1994 Lincoln penny, a tiny treasure with a colossal value. Who knew that something as small as a penny could hold so much wealth? Find to share with you, one that's sure to make any numismatist's heart skip a beat. That's right, folks. What you see right here is not your average penny. This humble-looking coin holds a secret that could potentially change someone's life forever. Let's dive into the story of the 2002 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $1.9 million. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary 2002 Lincoln penny is anything but ordinary. Minted at the Denver Mint in 2002, this particular coin is a rare gem among collectors. But what sets it apart? It's all about the D Mint mark, folks. You see, in 2002, the Denver Mint accidentally struck a small number of pennies using leftover bronze planchets from 1943. These planchets, intended for steel pennies during World War II, found their way into production nearly 60 years later. Now you might be wondering, why is a penny from 2002 with a D Mint mark worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million? The answer lies in its rarity and historical significance. During World War II, the United States faced a shortage of copper due to the war effort. To conserve resources, the U.S. Mint transitioned to producing steel pennies in 1943. However, a few bronze planchets slipped through the cracks and were stored away for decades. Fast forward to the present day, and these rare 2002 D Lincoln pennies have become highly sought after by collectors worldwide. With only a handful in existence, their market value has skyrocketed, reaching an astonishing $1.9 million for a single coin. This discovery is truly remarkable. It's a testament to the enduring allure of numismatics and the thrill of uncovering hidden treasures. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, and we've got something truly special to share with you. Have you ever heard about the 1967 Lincoln penny that's worth a staggering $1.2 million? Well, if you haven't, buckle up, because we're about to uncover the story behind this incredible coin. Now you might be thinking, what's so special about a penny? After all, they're a common sight in our pockets and piggy banks. But let me tell you, this particular penny is anything but ordinary. Back in 1967, the United States Mint was in the midst of transitioning from minting coins with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc to a cheaper alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. However, during this transition, something extraordinary happened. A small number of pennies were accidentally struck with a composition that was never intended for circulation, a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the holy grail of pennies, the 1967 Lincoln penny struck on a 95% copper planchet. What makes this coin so incredibly valuable is its rarity. It's estimated that only a handful of these pennies were ever minted before the error was corrected. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these valuable pennies? Well, the key is in the weight and the composition. A typical 1967 Lincoln penny weighs around 3.11 grams, but if you happen to stumble upon one of these rarities, you'll notice that it weighs slightly more due to its higher copper content. So, just how much is one of these rare 1967 Lincoln pennies worth today? Hold on to your hats, because the current market value for one of these beauties is a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. Yes, you've heard that right. $1.2 million for a penny that's over half a century old. It's a testament to the allure and excitement of coin collecting, where even the smallest denomination can hold immense value. But remember, folks, with great value comes great responsibility. If you think you've stumbled upon one of these rare 1967 Lincoln pennies, it's crucial to have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service to ensure its legitimacy. We're diving into the intriguing world of coin collecting, and we've got a real gem to share with you. Ever heard of the 1976 Lincoln penny? Well, if not, you're in for a treat because this tiny copper coin might just be worth more than you could ever imagine. Now, when it comes to pennies, they're often overlooked, dismissed as mere pocket change. But let me tell you, not all pennies are created equal. Take this little guy for example. This seemingly ordinary penny from 1976 holds a secret that could make your jaw drop. What's the big deal, you ask? Well, buckle up because this penny is worth a staggering $1.8 million in today's market. Yep, you heard that right. This humble penny, minted over 4 decades ago, has become a coveted treasure among collectors worldwide. But why is it worth so much, you wonder? Let's break it down. First off, it's important to note that this penny is not your average coin. Unlike most pennies from that era, which were made of copper-plated zinc, this particular penny was mistakenly struck on a different planchet, a blank metal disc intended for another coin. This error resulted in a one-of-a-kind specimen, making it incredibly rare and highly sought after by numismatists. But wait, there's more. Over the years, the value of this penny has skyrocketed, thanks to its scarcity and the ever-growing demand from collectors. In fact, recent auctions have seen this penny fetch prices upwards of $1.8 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in existence. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you happen to stumble upon one of these elusive 1976 Lincoln pennies in your coin jar or inherited collection, you could be sitting on a literal gold mine. But remember, folks, the key to finding treasure like this is knowledge and a keen eye for detail. So keep your eyes peeled, and who knows? You might just uncover a hidden gem of your own. We have something incredibly exciting to share with you, the story of a seemingly ordinary 1988 Lincoln penny that's worth a fortune. Yes, you heard it right. This small piece of copper can potentially fetch you a whopping $1.4 million. Intrigued? Well, stick around as we dive into the fascinating world of numismatics. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1988 Lincoln penny might not seem like anything special at first glance. After all, it's just one of the billions of pennies produced by the U.S. Mint that year. However, what sets this particular coin apart is its rarity and unique characteristics. You see, in 1988, an error occurred during the minting process, resulting in a small number of pennies being struck with an incredibly rare double die. This error caused the coin's design to appear slightly doubled, making it a highly sought-after collector's item. Now you might be wondering, how can a humble penny be worth such an astronomical amount? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these double-die pennies known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this piece of history to their collections. In fact, in recent years, we've seen a surge in interest and investment in rare coins, with collectors and investors alike recognizing their potential for significant returns. But what about the current market value of this elusive 1988 Lincoln penny? Well, brace yourselves because you won't believe it. Recent auctions and private sales have seen this coin fetch prices upwards of $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.4 million for a single penny. It's truly mind-blowing to think about the value that can be attached to something as seemingly insignificant as loose change. So, if you happen to come across a 1988 Lincoln penny in your pocket change or tucked away in an old jar, make sure to take a closer look. Who knows, you might just be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. And there you have it, folks, the incredible story of the 1988 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $1.4 million. Remember, when it comes to coins, sometimes the smallest details can make the biggest difference. Thanks for joining us today, and in the world of coin collecting, there are treasures hiding in plain sight. But could a seemingly ordinary 1994 Lincoln penny really be worth a staggering $18 million? Join us today as we delve into the fascinating story of this elusive penny and uncover the truth behind its astronomical value. The 1994 Lincoln penny is indeed a hot topic in the world of numismatics. While most pennies from that year are relatively common, there are a few rare specimens known to exist with an unusual error. The double die error is what sets these pennies apart. It occurs when the design is stamped onto the coin die twice, creating a distinct doubling effect on the lettering and features of Lincoln's profile. These rare double die 1994 Lincoln pennies have fetched prices ranging from thousands to tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. But where does the $18 million valuation come from? The $18 million figure has been circulating in the media, but it's important to separate fact from fiction. While the double die 1994 Lincoln penny is undoubtedly valuable, attributing such an exorbitant value to a single coin is highly speculative. So, while the $18 million price tag may be more myth than reality, the allure of finding a rare and valuable coin in your pocket change remains as enticing as ever. Remember, whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the world of numismatics, the thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting truly priceless. We're diving into the fascinating tale of the 2020 Lincoln penny, a humble coin with an astonishing value that could change your perspective on pocket change forever. Released into circulation like any other penny, the 2020 D Lincoln penny quietly made its way into the hands of collectors and casual spenders alike. What makes the 2020 D Lincoln penny truly special is its rarity. Due to various factors, including production errors and limited mintage, only a handful of these pennies exist in pristine condition. And here's where it gets exciting. Among these rare specimens is one particular 2020 D Lincoln penny that has caused quite a stir in the numismatic community. This specific penny, authenticated and certified by experts, boasts an incredible market value of $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth $1.8 million. But what sets this penny apart from the rest? How did it become such a valuable piece of history? The story behind this penny is as intriguing as its value. It's believed that a combination of factors, including a rare minting error and its pristine condition, contributed to its sky-high valuation. Indeed, every scratch, every imperfection tells a story. And this penny's story is one of serendipity and rarity. Recently, this rare 2020 D Lincoln penny went up for auction, attracting bids from collectors around the world eager to add this treasure to their collections. And while not every penny in your pocket may be worth millions, the story of the 2020 D Lincoln penny serves as a reminder that hidden treasures can be found where you least expect them. We're diving into the fascinating tale of the 2020 D Lincoln penny, a humble coin with an astonishing value that could change your perspective on pocket change forever. Released into circulation like any other penny, the 2020 D Lincoln penny quietly made its way into the hands of collectors and casual spenders alike. What makes the 2020 D Lincoln penny truly special is its rarity. Due to various factors, including production errors and limited mintage, only a handful of these pennies exist in pristine condition. And here's where it gets exciting. Among these rare specimens is one particular 2020 D Lincoln penny that has caused quite a stir in the numismatic community. This specific penny, authenticated and certified by experts, boasts an incredible market value of $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth $1.8 million. But what sets this penny apart from the rest? How did it become such a valuable piece of history? The story behind this penny is as intriguing as its value. It's believed that a combination of factors, including a rare minting error and its pristine condition, contributed to its sky-high valuation. Indeed, every scratch, every imperfection tells a story. And this penny's story is one of serendipity and rarity. Recently, this rare 2020 D Lincoln penny went up for auction, attracting bids from collectors around the world eager to add this treasure to their collections. And while not every penny in your pocket may be worth millions, the story of the 2020 D Lincoln penny serves as a reminder that hidden treasures can be found where you least expect them. We're exploring the extraordinary tale of a seemingly ordinary penny from 1967 that holds incredible value. Produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning from minting coins with high silver content to those made of cheaper metals, the 1967 Lincoln penny has become a rare find due to a peculiar error in its production. What makes this penny so special, you ask? Well, it's all about that missing 7 dot. That's right. Due to a misprint at the mint, a small number of these pennies were struck without the last digit of the year, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. The 1967 Lincoln penny without the 7 is like finding a needle in a haystack. Its scarcity drives its value through the roof. Absolutely. It's a piece of numismatic history that any serious collector dreams of adding to their collection. But just how much is this tiny treasure worth in today's market? Believe it or not, recent auctions have seen this particular penny fetching jaw-dropping prices, with its current market value estimated at a staggering $18 million. Yes, you heard that right. $18 million for a penny. From private collections to prestigious museums, the 1967 Lincoln penny has become a symbol of wealth and rarity, captivating the hearts of coin enthusiasts worldwide. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1967 Lincoln penny hiding in your piggy bank, you might just be holding on to a fortune. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through numismatic history. We've got a real gem to share with you. Many of us may have overlooked the humble penny, but this particular one, minted in 1978, has a remarkable tale to tell. Let's find out why it's so special. The year 1978 was significant for many reasons. It marked the birth of the world's first test tube baby, the launch of the first GPS satellite, and the passing of iconic figures like Charlie Chaplin. But amidst these events, something extraordinary happened in the world of coinage. That's right. In 1978, a rare anomaly occurred during the minting process of Lincoln pennies. A small number of these coins were struck with a unique error that set them apart from the rest. Known as the double die error, this phenomenon resulted in a distinct doubling of the design elements on the coin. This imperfection, caused by a misalignment during the minting process, created a one-of-a-kind treasure sought after by collectors worldwide. The 1978 double die Lincoln penny is a true marvel in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, coupled with the demand from avid collectors, has propelled its value to unprecedented heights. It's not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history, a tangible connection to a moment frozen in time. But what about its value today? You won't believe it, folks. The current market value of this extraordinary coin stands at a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny could fetch you a fortune if you happen to stumble upon one in your possession. We're diving into the captivating tale of a seemingly ordinary 1949 Lincoln penny that holds a value beyond imagination. Believed to be just another piece in a collector's stash, this unassuming penny holds a secret that could change lives. The 1949 Lincoln penny is already a rare find, with only a handful in circulation. But what sets this particular coin apart is its impeccable condition and its incredible backstory. Discovered by chance in an old chest, this penny's journey from obscurity to fame is nothing short of miraculous. When I first heard about the $14 million price tag, I couldn't believe it. But after seeing the coin and learning about its provenance, I knew it was the real deal. The 1949 Lincoln penny holds immense historical significance. Its rarity, combined with its pristine condition, makes it a true treasure of American numismatics. To ensure its authenticity and value, the penny underwent rigorous testing by experts in the field. And the results? Absolutely astounding. With a current market value of $14 million, this humble penny has become one of the most valuable coins in the world. As it continues to captivate the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1949 Lincoln penny stands as a testament to the enduring allure of numismatics and the incredible stories that coins can tell. We have a truly remarkable discovery to share with you. In this unassuming coin collection, we stumbled upon a piece of history that could change everything we know about rare coins. Yes, you heard it right. This seemingly ordinary 1961 Lincoln penny is causing waves in the numismatic world. You might be wondering, what's so special about a penny from 1961? Well, let me tell you, this penny is anything but ordinary. I've been in the coin business for decades, and I've never seen anything quite like this. The condition of this penny is impeccable. It's as if it was minted yesterday. But what truly sets this penny apart is its rarity. There's believed to be only one in existence, making it the holy grail for coin collectors worldwide. But wait, it gets even more astonishing. The current market value of this 1961 Lincoln penny? Brace yourselves, folks, because it's a staggering $17 million. Yes, you heard me right. This humble penny, once disregarded as pocket change, is now worth a fortune. But how did it come to be so valuable? Let's delve into its fascinating history. It all began in 1961 when the United States Mint produced a limited number of these pennies. Due to a minting error, only one penny was struck with the year 1961, making it an instant rarity. Somehow, this particular penny eluded detection for decades until it resurfaced in this unsuspecting coin collection. Now, the big question on everyone's mind: who is the lucky owner of this extraordinary penny? Stay tuned as we reveal the identity of the individual who's about to cash in on this once-in-a-lifetime find. Welcome back to our channel. Today, We have an extraordinary story about a seemingly ordinary penny that could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. It's a 1968 Lincoln penny, and it's turning heads in the numismatic world. So, let's dive into this incredible tale. At first glance, this penny looks just like any other 1968 Lincoln penny. But what sets it apart? Let's break it down. The key to its immense value lies in a rare minting error. This penny was mistakenly struck on a copper planchet intended for dimes, making it a unique error coin. Error coins occur when there are mistakes during the minting process. These errors can range from off-center strikes to wrong planchets, and they are highly sought after by collectors. So, why does this particular error make the 1968 Lincoln penny so valuable? Well, the rarity and historical significance of such an error coin, especially in mint condition, drive its value through the roof. The current market value for this 1968 Lincoln penny is estimated at a whopping $1.5 million. The demand for unique and rare coins among collectors has never been higher, and this penny is a prime example. Host, imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. It's the ultimate treasure hunt for coin enthusiasts. If you're an aspiring coin collector, always keep an eye out for oddities and errors. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. And there you have it. The incredible story of the 1968 Lincoln penny that's worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we've got an absolutely incredible story for all you coin enthusiasts out there. We're talking about a seemingly ordinary penny that's actually worth a staggering $1.2 million. That's right, it's the 1974 Lincoln penny. Let's dive into the fascinating details of this valuable coin and find out why it's worth so much. The 1974 Lincoln penny might look like any other penny in your pocket change, but this little coin has a unique backstory that makes it one of the most valuable pennies in the world. So, what makes the 1974 Lincoln penny so special? It all starts with the metal it's made of. In 1974, the U.S. Mint experimented with aluminum to cut costs in penny production. They produced over 1.5 million aluminum pennies, but most were never released to the public and were supposed to be destroyed. However, a few of these aluminum pennies escaped destruction. One of these rare aluminum pennies found its way into the hands of collectors. Because of its rarity and the fascinating story behind its creation, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins. In fact, in 2014, one of these 1974 aluminum pennies was valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. Now, you might be wondering how to identify one of these rare pennies. First, the 1974 aluminum penny is much lighter than a regular copper penny. It's also a bit shinier due to the aluminum composition. But remember, there are very few of these coins known to exist, so the chances of finding one in your change are incredibly slim. Here's a comparison of the aluminum penny and a regular copper penny from 1974. You can see the difference in color and sheen. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's worth getting it authenticated by a professional coin dealer. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable penny? First, get it authenticated. Professional coin grading services can confirm if your penny is the real deal. Once authenticated, you can explore selling it through auctions or private collectors. In recent years, rare coin auctions have fetched impressive prices for unique coins like the 1974 aluminum penny. The market for rare coins is thriving, and collectors are always on the lookout for the next big find. To sum it up, the 1974 Lincoln penny is a remarkable piece of numismatic history. With its unique aluminum composition and the story of its escape from destruction, it's no wonder this coin is worth $1.2 million. So, keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and collecting tips. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Happy collecting, everyone! We have a thrilling discovery to share with you. Imagine turning a humble penny into a life-changing fortune. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about a 1970-60 Lincoln penny that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide and is now valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. So, what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so extraordinary? Let's dive into the fascinating story behind this valuable coin. The 1970-60 Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, holds a special place in numismatic history. While millions of these pennies were produced, this particular coin stands out due to a unique error during its minting process. Error coins are rare and highly sought after, but this penny takes rarity to a whole new level. What we have here is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. The 1970-60 Lincoln penny we're discussing exhibits a dramatic double die error on both the obverse and reverse sides. The details are so pronounced that it's easily distinguishable from a regular penny. This type of error significantly increases its value among collectors. Let's take a closer look at the double die error. Notice how the details on Lincoln's portrait and the inscriptions appear doubled, almost like a shadow effect. This rare minting mistake is what drives the coin's astronomical value. Now you might be wondering, how does a penny become worth $1.5 million? The current market value of this 1970-60 Lincoln penny has soared due to its rarity, historical significance, and the high demand from collectors eager to own such a unique piece. In recent years, this penny has been the star of numerous auctions, with bids climbing higher each time it appears. It's a prime example of how a seemingly insignificant coin can turn into a treasure worth millions. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1970-60 Lincoln penny, a coin that transformed from pocket change to a million-dollar masterpiece. Keep your eyes peeled, because you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem in your own coin collection. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more amazing stories from the world of numismatics, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we have an absolutely fascinating topic for all you coin collectors and enthusiasts out there. Can you believe that a 1979 Lincoln penny could be worth a staggering $1.7 million? Yes, you heard that right. Stick around to find out why this seemingly ordinary penny is worth a fortune. Before we dive into the details, let's take a closer look at the 1979 Lincoln penny. Most of us have come across this coin countless times without giving it a second thought. But what makes this particular penny so special? The story begins with the basics. The Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, has been in circulation since 1909. But in 1979, a rare minting error created a coin that would become incredibly valuable. There are two main variations of the 1979 penny, the regular struck pennies and those with an error known as the wide AM variation. The latter is where the magic lies. Due to a minting error, the space between the and M in America on the reverse side is noticeably wider than usual. This error was not intentional and makes these pennies extremely rare. So, what makes this error so valuable? Well, rarity is the key factor. Only a small number of these wide AM pennies were minted, making them highly sought after by collectors. And when demand outstrips supply, prices can skyrocket. Recently, one of these rare 1979 wide AM Lincoln pennies was sold at auction for an astonishing $1.7 million. This set a new record and sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Collectors are now scouring their collections and even their pocket change, hoping to find one of these valuable coins. Now you might be wondering, how can you identify if you have one of these rare pennies? Let's break it down. First, check the reverse side of the penny. Look closely at the word America. If there's a significant gap between the and the M, you might be in luck. However, it's always best to get your coin authenticated by a professional before jumping to conclusions. And there you have it. The incredible story of the 1979 Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million. It's amazing how a tiny error can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure. So, next time you come across a 1979 penny, take a closer look. You never know, you might just strike it rich. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to your channel name for more fascinating stories and updates. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1982 Lincoln penny, a coin that's not just worth a cent, but an astonishing $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny could make you a millionaire. But what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the year 1982. It was a significant year for Lincoln pennies. The U.S. Mint made a major change. They transitioned from using a copper alloy to a primarily zinc composition. This resulted in two different types of 1982 pennies, copper and zinc. The 1982 D Lincoln penny we're talking about today is from the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark. But not all 1982 D pennies are created equal. The key to this coin's astronomical value lies in its composition. The rare and valuable 1982 D penny is one of the few minted in copper rather than zinc. This makes it extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. To determine if you have a rare copper penny, you can perform a simple weight test. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, whereas zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. If your 1982 D penny weighs in at 3.11 grams, you might be holding on to a fortune. But why exactly is this penny worth $1.6 million? Rarity and demand drive the value of collectibles. This penny is a rare find, and coin collectors around the world are willing to pay a premium for it. In 2017, one such penny was sold for $1.6 million at an auction. So, check your change jars, old wallets, and coin collections. You might just discover a hidden treasure worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. We've got an incredible story about a seemingly ordinary 1985 D Lincoln penny that's worth a staggering $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million. Stick around to find out why this penny is so special and how you can spot rare coins in your own collection. This is the 1985 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver. At first glance, it looks like any other penny you might find in your pocket change. So, what makes this one worth a fortune? Before we dive into the details, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Now, let's get into it. The 1985 D Lincoln penny was produced in large quantities, like most pennies. However, what sets this particular penny apart is an incredibly rare minting error. This error resulted in a one-of-a-kind coin that has captivated collectors worldwide. The error involves a unique double-die obverse, where the design elements are doubled. This means you can see slight overlaps and doubling in the inscriptions and Lincoln's profile. Such errors are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Imagine finding one of these rare pennies in your change. It's like hitting the numismatic jackpot. But what makes this particular 1985 D penny worth $1.9 million? In a recent auction, this penny fetched an astonishing $1.9 million due to its pristine condition, rarity, and the high demand among collectors. This just goes to show how a tiny minting error can turn a common coin into a treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. Who knows? You might have a hidden treasure waiting to be found. We're diving deep into the world of numismatics to explore the extraordinary story of the 1994 D Lincoln penny. Could this seemingly ordinary coin be hiding an extraordinary secret worth millions? Let's start with the basics. The 1994 D Lincoln penny might appear like any other penny at first glance, but its value goes far beyond its face. In fact, it's one of the most sought-after coins among collectors, and here's why. Back in 1994, the Denver Mint produced a limited number of these pennies with an error that went unnoticed by many. It's what experts call the close AM variety, where the letters A and M, in America, on the back of the coin are unusually close together. Due to a rare error during the minting process, only a handful of these pennies were ever released into circulation. Fast forward to today, and finding one of these gems in your pocket could mean hitting the jackpot. But just how much could one of these rare pennies be worth? Brace yourselves, folks, because the current market value is jaw-dropping, a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. That's not a typo. This humble penny, if it bears the close AM variety, could potentially fetch you a small fortune. Now, before you start emptying out your piggy banks, it's crucial to know how to identify this elusive variety. Here's a quick tip: examine the spacing between the letters A and M on the back of your penny. If they're close together, you might just be holding on to a treasure. And remember, condition is key. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its value. So, grab a magnifying glass, raid your coin collections, and start hunting for that hidden gem. Who knows? You could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. We've got something truly mind-blowing to share with you. Have you ever heard of the 1982 Lincoln penny? Well, get ready to be amazed, because this seemingly ordinary coin might just be worth a fortune. You heard that right. This little guy right here could potentially fetch you a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. But how on earth does a penny become so valuable? Let's dive in and uncover the fascinating story behind it. Back in 1982, the U.S. Mint made a transition from using predominantly copper in pennies to zinc. However, due to some anomalies in the minting process, a small number of pennies were mistakenly struck in bronze, making them incredibly rare. These bronze 1982 Lincoln pennies are the result of a rare error, making them highly sought after by collectors around the globe. Now, you might be wondering, how do you distinguish a valuable bronze penny from the more common zinc ones? It's all in the weight and the color. The bronze pennies weigh slightly more and have a distinct reddish hue compared to their zinc counterparts. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1982 Lincoln penny in your collection, make sure to check its weight and color. Who knows? You might just have a hidden gem worth millions. But remember, folks, while finding a rare coin like this can be incredibly exciting, it's crucial to authenticate its value through reputable coin dealers or appraisers before celebrating too soon. And there you have it, folks. The fascinating tale of the 1982 Lincoln penny worth a whopping $1.8 million. Who would have thought that a humble penny could hold such immense value? Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing stories from the world of numismatics. We have an incredible story about a 2060 Lincoln penny that is worth an astonishing $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth more than $1 million. Let's dive into this fascinating story and find out why this penny is so valuable. First, let's talk a little about the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It's been a staple in American currency ever since, undergoing several design changes over the years. Now, the 2060 Lincoln penny. Most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, but there's something very special about this particular penny. In 2006, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies. But there's one penny that stands out from the rest. What makes this penny so unique and valuable? Let's find out. The story begins when a collector stumbled upon this penny during a routine check of his coin collection. He noticed something unusual about the coin. It had a rare minting error. Minting errors can significantly increase the value of a coin, especially when the error is unique. In this case, the 2060 penny had a double die error, where the image is struck twice, creating a distinct doubling effect. The collector sent the penny to a professional grading service to verify its authenticity and assess its value. The results were astounding. This penny was not only genuine but also incredibly rare. Only a handful of such pennies exist, making it highly sought after by collectors. Given its rarity and the unique minting error, this 2060 Lincoln penny was appraised at a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. This is a perfect example of how a tiny mistake can lead to a huge payday. So, if you have some pennies lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know, you could be holding onto a fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content.